Okay, so I had heard yesterday at the time of this video that Disney and Fox were recently holding talks to buy 21st Century Fox's cable television networks, international distribution operations, and movie and television studio, according to a person close to the discussions. And I was like, oh, wow, that's actually big. Apparently the talks are now active, but they could be resuming in the near future. And, okay, yeah, okay, man, what do I say about this? Apparently Fox kinda likes to probably get out. I don't know. Apparently it says that Fox wants to focus more on sports news and broadcast television, and Fox News isn't doing so well, and sports, I don't know. But, yeah, I keep thinking of this idea of the merge, and I'm like, the mouse is gonna get fatter. Like, it's eaten up Marvel, it's eaten up Lucasfilms, and destroyed the rest of the Star Wars universe, mostly, and then had to rebuild it from the ground up and make everyone stupid for some reason. Yeah. Okay, so moving on from my rants on Star Wars Disney's control. Okay, so there's all that, and then there's the potential of the X-Men joining. Now there's the potential of X-Men, Deadpool. Let's see, who else belongs to Fox? The Fantastic Four. They're in desperate need of a good movie. Let's see, the Alien franchise. I think Predator. Yeah, there's a lot of franchises that will go to Fox, that will go from Fox to Disney if Disney does succeed in acquisitioning the movie, the entertainment side of Fox. Okay. Here's my problem. Not only does this show that Disney wants to take over the world again, but this practically will be the end of mainstream R-rated movies, in my mind. Because, let's be honest, Disney doesn't like to be violent nowadays. Like, even then, like, okay, like, Disney probably wouldn't do rated R films and whatnot. Like, that's what made Fox's Marvel Universe so unique. So, yeah, there are several big benefits, other than Disney getting a huge sack of cash out of this. The X-Men join with the Avengers. They'll probably do it in Phase 4 if this sale actually happened, because it's too late to fix it now. Fantastic Four finally gets a good movie. The dream lives. Oh, and Hugh Jackman might come back to play Wolverine, because he has said before Logan came out that he would come back to play Wolverine if he's an Avenger. So if he joins the MCU, Hugh Jackman comes back. He'll have to regrow his sideburns, but that will take some time. So, yeah, and oh god, I'm just thinking, like, how will this work? Like, I'm worried because this would, like, destroy, like, Deadpool. They're never gonna make a Deadpool movie. They'll try and make a PG-13 at best, but everyone has seen what Deadpool is when he's completely unhinged. Even I've talked about it, rated R. But Disney's never gonna make a rated R movie. Like, back then, you could claim that it was rated R Disney because, let's see, there was Fantasia, Pinocchio with the disturbing imagery. Let's see, there was the Goofy cartoons that featured murder, sexism, racism, adultery. Yeah, I could go on. Okay, also, let's see, what else was I looking... Oh, also had a racist movie at one point, but no one really talks about that anymore. Let's see, there was their last big, at least what I saw, biggest daring film was The Hunchback of Notre Dame, when they have the word hellfire, lust, sex, religious commentary of psychopathic religious nutjobs who don't know how to stop and claim it's in the name of God. Let's mostly Judge Frollo. And let's see, also threatening to burn someone at the stake. yeah, that perfectly Disney rated. In fact, one song got a PG rating. So cut that song out of the movie, they would have just said, "Oh, this is perfectly suitable for kids." Man, the 90s, back when we weren't politically correct as much. Unless there was really fucked up things like, Stephen King's It. Oh god, and the Stewards. So, moving on. But at the same time, Logan, could you really imagine Disney if they had owned everything that relates to Marvel? Could you really have imagined them ever making a movie like Logan, a movie like Deadpool? No. Like, they're more catered to up to 13-year-olds, and even then, like, they have to ingest a lot of humor in them. That's probably one of my major flaws with the Marvel Universe, because they put so much humor in there because they can't make one serious moment. Like, okay, you know what? Maybe we should, act like human beings for a second and not make a joke about it. And the X-Men universe was more serious, though, of course, they'll have to rearrange all the work they did with Inhumans, and the term Inhuman, because that's why they were called Inhumans in the movies and TV shows of the MCU, because, well, Fox owned the word mutants. But, yeah, they would have to find a way to fit X-Men universe, the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, and all that. Like, they already got Spider-Man back in the fold, and they put him well in it. In fact, I'll talk about this in my Spider-Man video when I get to it. I just finished watching the movie, so I'll get to it when I can. And also, I'll be watching Thor hopefully soon. Okay, that's going to be awesome, hopefully. Yeah, I was thinking, like, the X-Men, while it did have humor, it was a mostly serious story. Like, talking about racial discrimination against mutants and oppressiveness. Like, the Sokovia Accords, that was... Okay, yeah, back in the X-Men universe, you understood why people were trying to regulate mutants, because of their concern of their powers and the fear they had, and there were people building up their powers and whatnot. In the Marvel universe, it was more like, oh hey, there's these special humans. Well, that's cool. Well, we'll let the government take care of it. Though that was a bad idea. Because, and here's the thing. I watched Renegade Cut Leon Thomas's video regarding Civil War, and I'm like, oh wow, I never saw it that way. Now that I think about it, the whole government's hypocritical. It kind of makes the Avengers a military faction. Like, I get the whole sovereign, they can't go into sovereign nations since they're US based, but yeah, the UN kind of wants to make them militarized. And there's not an equal balance. It's just we either do this or you fight. Or resign. And now that I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, you're all complete idiots. Because, really, who's going to make the Avengers resign? Like, yeah, that's a fucking stupid idea. Especially since you have, I don't know, Thanos coming to fuck shit up. And most likely kill Vision. So, yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff you can take away from this, but movies like Alien, Predator, now, like, Alien's lost some steam, like, a lot, and there's still some movies on the way. They might reboot it just to start fresh. Predator's getting a reboot, except those are all pretty violent movies, or at least how the director sees it. Could you really imagine Disney making such a movie? Let's see. Like, there's so much stuff I could go over that it would take so long to explain, because it's hard to imagine if Disney buys Fox's entertainment business, the R-rated genre is practically dead for me. Like, we have small indie R-rated films, but yeah, like the mainstream ones like Logan, like Deadpool, like the Alien franchise, like Predator, they'll all be either dumbed down to suit 13-year-olds or just not exist anymore. Like, I'm not saying PG-13 films are bad. I love The Dark Knight, but yeah, but like, come on, Disney is not going to be that creative most of the time. I'm like, look at Star Wars lately. Like, I'm excited for Last Jedi, but seriously, why is Yoda an idiot? Yeah, I said it. Yoda's kind of being an idiot. I know this doesn't relate to this, but kind of relates to Disney. Why does Yoda not want to train Luke? Because he's too much like his father, and Leia isn't. Did you not think this through? You had 20 years to plan this conspiracy angle you had, and you don't want to do it now because Luke is too much like his dad, and Leia's nothing like him, even though they came from the same parents. Yeah, so Yoda went from this wise, powerful Jedi to a discriminatory dumbass. So, I'm not even going to go there. So, I'll probably talk about that once I see from a certain point of view, once I listen to it. But, yeah, like, it's hard to imagine all Deadpool getting a franchise in the Disney-controlled era. Like, everything about Deadpool is supposed to be destructively sexual, violent, shock factor. But Disney-controlled? No. I can't see it. Like, Marvel, they could get away with some things, but if they bring Deadpool in, they just might as well say, well, Disney's gonna get involved. I mean, like, they already got Spider-Man back to an extent. Like, Sony's gonna make their own movie with Venom, which is most likely gonna be awesome. Like, hell, it's gonna be a rated R movie, hopefully. That's what they say, and okay. Tom Hardy's the main character. Okay. So, like, Disney just wants to take over the world, let's be honest. Disney's taking over the entertainment industry. That's been known for years. Now, they bought out Marvel, they bought out Lucasfilm, the two most powerful entities. They just need DC Comics and then they're complete. And now they're going to get Fox in what remains of Marvel and the Alien franchise and all these other big franchises that Fox had. And the other reason why Disney is trying to buy 21st Century Fox's stuff is because of their stream system they're developing for the next 2 years to compete with Netflix, because they know the TV business is dead. So, yeah, it will be surprising where this goes. I'm like, it'd be awesome to see Hugh Jackman play Wolverine again, and it would make sense to bring the X-Men into the MCU, at least how I see it, because no way should they make another X-Men movie after what happened in Logan. It began with Wolverine, it should end with Wolverine. And that's how they should have done it. The movie was perfect. You can forgive all the crap in the past. That's how it should have ended. That's how it should stop. But now they're going to make more movies if Fox still goes forward with it and reboot it again. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, there's going to be no competition left for Disney. Like, there's some other studios that have some pretty good IP, intellectual properties, but Marvel, Star Wars, yeah, they've lost. Everyone's lost. It's done. It's over. Cancel it out. Call it Disneywood now. So, yeah, and Hollywood's already having enough issues with all these scandals lately going on. I'm not going to get into them for multiple reasons. So, yeah, this is going to be big. If this happens, this is going to be big. Like, a lot of things are going to change. Everything's going to change. And I'm just worried about the future of R-rated superhero movies. Like, it started getting track again after Deadpool, and now it might die again by Disney's hands. So, yeah, I generally don't know how to feel about that. Like, they could make an offshoot studio and not say it's technically Disney, but let's be honest, everyone knows it's Disney because we're not that stupid. Come on, I'm giving us some species some credit, even though sometimes we don't deserve it, but that's a different matter. Like, next, Disney will probably want to tackle the anime industry. Thank God, hopefully not. Because that would just be really upsetting for many people. Yeah. I'm like, They just need to buy Star Trek. They need to buy, let's see, they need to start their own anime studio. In fact, they should bring back the gaming division. They can conquer the market at this point. Once they do that, Disney will be the most powerful non-country empire in existence. Through the media. And they will rule with fear. Oh, and I think Archer wouldn't survive. Like, the show's ending from what I've heard, but yeah, Archer's not going to make it if they ever try to bring it back, so... And also, Futurama? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they want that. They want Futurama just so they can use it for their streaming service because they know people will want to watch that. But if Disney takes over, I don't think they'll bring it back ever. At least with Fox, you have somewhat of a chance. But Disney? Yeah, I don't know. So, Disney pretty much won this war. We might as well call it a day. Call it a good Hollywood life. For the most part. Yeah, I generally have no words for this. Like, I just spent, like, close to 17 minutes talking about this. It's currently 16:15. But Fox being sold to Disney. Most of Fox's entertainment stuff being sold to Disney. Like, the one other positive is fans' dreams to see the original unaltered trilogy. Like, Disney knows that will make money. People have years for clamor to see the unaltered trilogy. Like, I don't mind the special editions, but they should at least have given us a choice. If fans want the unaltered trilogy, that's perfectly fine. If fans want the special editions, that's perfectly fine. Not one can't exist without the other. Like, yeah. So, yeah, it's gonna be crazy for a while, for the entertainment world for a bit. They just need to buy Warner Brothers, and then the Hollywood takeover is complete in my mind. So, those were my thoughts on Disney's potential acquisition of 21st Century Fox. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate to Disney for more.